So a lot of times I like to look at like carpet first. You know, when you do commercial work, you're not decorating with a lot of fabrics, things like that. You want things a little more subtle, a little cleaner. I'm not going to layer pillows. I'm not going to do a lot of patterned wallpapers because I need this office to also last a long time. I can't go in and remodel this office every 7, 8 years. It's really got to last a while and kind of go through time. So that's what I like about contemporary, that you can kind of bend the rules in contemporary because it tends to last longer and use colors that you wouldn't necessarily use in residential. So this is going to be kind of fun. But I like to start with the floor covering. I came up with a great design, and I cannot wait for you to see the room that I've designed. The floor plan worked out terrific. I got fabulous architectural details. But I'm going to check out some carpets, And man, we have carpet just forever at Rustin Martin. But I've got to find the right one. Anyway, these are way too traditional. All right, let me go look over here. It's a process. It takes time. Okay, so I already picked my main carpet out. We call them fabric around here, sorry. Anyway, this is going to be my accent fabric. So wait, is that a great line? Wait till you see it with it, okay? Okay, so this is one of my favorite companies to use because it works for great accents. I have a main carpet, but look at the color bank that I have to work from. So really kind of terrific. And also what I love about it is that it comes in this little binder that I can pull those little carpet samples out and use them. So anyway, here's what I've decided to use the main carpet in the office. Remember this, all floor covering looks a little wilder and jazzier when you see a small piece of it. Believe it or not, when you get a bigger piece of it, it tends to be a little more subtle. I love this carpet though. It's got black in it. It's got a chocolate brown background to it, and I absolutely love this vivid red, lipstick red stripe. Now, that's going to become extremely important in the design that I've made based on the architecture. I can't wait for you to see it. It's going to be so cool. So anyway, I'll show you how I'm going to put these carpets together. Believe it or not, in this office, I'm going to use 3 different carpets. I know you're thinking that's crazy, but wait till you see how I've used it, and it's going to actually become a major architectural detail in here. Can't wait for you to see it. Okay, I'll show you how I'm going to do it. All right, here's our background carpet. This is the main carpet that's in the room. You see the chocolate stripe? You see the red? You see the black? That's going to be colors that I bring out in accents into the room. But what I have to have is an architectural line that actually is going to meet and match a soffit that I'm building in. And a soffit, let's see what we've got here. A soffit is just a line. Now you may not be able to see this on camera. This one looks better to me. It matches that that stripe a little bit better. So that looks like that's going to be a small, maybe a 4-inch band inserted into the carpet, believe it or not. Now, this is going to kind of freak you out on television, I know. Believe it or not, this is another little subtle stripe. But you see this chocolate? Let me see if I can get that arranged. You see that chocolate right there, which matches this chocolate? That's also going to be a carpet in there, but I'm going to do it as a perpendicular line from this. So this is going to separate from this carpet into that carpet, and that's going to make the beginning of my color scheme. Okay, now that we have our carpet and a general color scheme to go, I already know in this office, look at all the leathers. I already know in this office that I need a leather sofa. We're going to get it from American Leather. It's a great line for contemporary sofas. Can't wait for you to see this in their space. Shown as a sectional here, but we're only going to do a sofa. What's great about American Leather is, look at the leathers. And remember, at Rustin Martin, 99% of what we do, we special order. And I know that freaks people out sometimes, but first of all, you have to realize that all of our upholstery is comfortable, so it's not that you have to sit in everything. But what's even more important than that is look at everything I can put it in, so I can individually select a color for your home, or in this case for their office, out of all these leathers. And I mean, there's literally hundreds of leathers that I can put on that one frame. That's what makes our company different than most any other company. You know, you might have a few fabrics, in some situations not any selection. Some you may have 100 fabrics or 200. Look how many leathers we have just to put on one frame. So that custom capabilities at our store is primary to what we do. And it doesn't cost any more. I mean, just the fact that we go from leather to leather, you might have a grade change in price, but it really doesn't cost more. So remember, we've got our carpeting, okay? And I'm going to pick out, it's going to be an accent color for me. See that camel in there? And I want to pick out a leather that's going to go with that. What's cool about that is that it's going to lighten the room up. I'm also going to wallpaper that and this camel, and I don't really know which one I want to use. It's going to be one of those two right there. So I think that's going to be one of the two sofas, but until I pick my wallpapers out and see the whole thing, I'm not really sure. So that's the leather that I'm going to use. I have this wonderful desk from Century. Century is a company, believe it or not, we have been carrying for over 50 years. We've been doing business with this family. The Shuford family from North Carolina. They've known my family forever. We've known them. They're a wonderful company to work with. They're the ones making this desk for me, and we're doing a custom finish on it to match the absolute gorgeous wall units that we're going to put in behind the desk that goes in this office. And wait till you see how fabulous this is. It's got stainless steel doors on it. It's got some wonderful accent lighting. It's going to be very, very cool. So there's the basics of the color scheme. Now I know what you want to do. Let's go take a look at the building and let's see this project finished.